yeah, 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 yeah.
They try to rob me, they can't deny me. You can't define me, don't need no ID. They wanna rob.
What? There's a Marine Corps order on mentoring? Stop. Stop. Alright, everyone. This your girl, Jordy Ma, and we are back. And today we are be talking about something, you know, Marine Corps like, you know, regarding mentoring. So, once again, don't forget to hit that like button. Go ahead and thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell so you won't miss a beat with me. Also, leave some comments because, you know, y'all feedback is mad important to me. So let's get into it. So, what is a mentor in your eyes? Like, what defines a mentor, right? Especially being in the Marine Corps, because a mentor out as in the civilian world is way different than when you get in the Marine Corps. One, I joined when I was 17. My mentors were my parents. That's all I kind of really had to look up to. So that's really different from when I joined, because I actually had adults that was not related to me that watched over me to make sure I was good. So I define a mentor as a wise advisor, a leader, a teacher, and I consider also my mentor to be a guardian, in my opinion. Like, I know if push come to shove, if I'm getting pushed forward, I can ask him to watch my daughter with his wife and kids, you know? Like, that is my mentor. Being in the Marine Corps, you definitely need to have multiple mentors because everyone has their different aspect of life. My mentor just happened to be someone that I worked with in my MOS, military occupational specialty. Many a times I'm growing up through this Marine Corps, a lot of questions was asked, what motivated me by my mentor. I really didn't know. I was just kind of a knucklehead that just joined at 17. So he asked me a lot of questions. What motivated you? What made you want to do this? He asked me what made me me. It had me think about it. Right? He was a good listener, and that's what makes mentors. He definitely did not ever judge. If he judged, it was not outwardly towards me, and that's what I appreciated. And that's how I feel like mentors should be. Oh, but isn't mentoring like another form of counseling? No. Actually, according to the Marine Corps order, mentoring is actually supposed to take over counseling due to the fact we're Marines 24/7. You know, the leader, mentor needs to be worried about them when they're on leave, TAD, even away. That is a mentor, not always like, okay, I'm gonna counsel you. Like, I'm gonna sit down and counsel you. I'm gonna sit down and counsel you. Okay, right, here's the paperwork. Sign this paperwork. I'm gonna counsel you. No, just sitting down, kneecap to kneecap, wanting to talk to them like, what's going on with you? What is your passion? You know, having those listening ears and not being a passive listener. There are 5 key steps in my heart of heart that really makes a mentor a mentor. First one, self-awareness and self-discipline. Right? And don't be like, oh my goodness, that's so Marine Corps-ish. Well, honestly, we're in the Marine Corps, so you want someone to have self-awareness and have self-discipline to be your mentor. You want somebody that just is not aware of the things that they say, not aware of the things that they do, and don't have discipline. And what we call in the Marine Corps, being nasty. So why would I want someone leading me or mentoring me to guide me in the correct way that is like that? That is just crazy. In my time of having a mentor, I would say that my mentor is very self-aware. He's very self-disciplined, and that's kind of one of the traits that made me pick him out, because he's very aware of his surroundings. He does not let his emotions speak out for himself. He could be in an environment that just is totally just out of pocket, and someone could be saying something out of pocket, but the way he carries himself, it's like you can never tell. And one day I will be like that, because he stands there and gives you this look that you're like, okay, is it a yes or is it a no? Or back up, come back, give you a hug, I don't know. And that's how I want to be. The blank face. Wow, cool. My second view of how choosing a mentor is questioning techniques. They bring surface. There are tools that bring it's a tool, it's a very valuable tool actually, that helps surface attitudes, viewpoints, stimulate mind, all of that. It's those open-ended questions, those interpretive questions, those end open questions, those questions that need to be asked and you're like, should it be asked? most definitely needs to be asked. There are 4 type of questioning techniques, and I tell you the main one that my mentor used was the problem question. Like it's gonna make me think. Like it made me think as a junior Marine, and it was always that ... in parentheses, what now, right? What now? So that was always his thing. He's like, so what now, Williams? I'm like, I don't know. But now that I'm older and wiser, and then the Marine Corps, older, wiser, you know what I mean? Because I'm still pretty young. Whatever, that's neither there. I understand now what he means by that. He's trying to basically ask, like, he's trying to get my mind thinking, like, what is the next step? What is going to happen from here if you make that decision? It's problem solving, right? So a lot of Marine Corps is about critical thinking. And sometimes if you don't have a good mentor, you cannot critically think, and you're just like stuck in this troubling misconduct state if you don't critically think, or if you don't have that mentor to guide you in that right way. Third thing, listening techniques or listening skills, however you want to say it, whatever. So to me, it's important because once a Marine opens up to you, or once you open up to your mentor, you want them to like hear you, you know? You want them to interpret it and understand it, right? You don't want no, like, you wouldn't want a mentor not to be able to listen, and all they got to do is just like in one ear out the other. Okay, this is what I said to do, Marine. Like, no, you need to like actively listen, and don't let it go out there one ear out the other. That's passively listening. Most of the time, mentors are gonna like minimize the emotional reactions when you're talking to them. They're gonna put you always in a quiet spot too. If they care about the way they care about when you open up, they're gonna put you in a quiet spot to listen to them. I know as a junior Marine, and even as a mentor myself, as a junior Marine, with my mentor, when he worked with me, he very much did tell me, close the door, sit down, right? Kneecap to kneecap, you know, because he knew I was able to open up to him, but I was too uncomfortable to open up with everybody right there. So he would always, if he did see it in my face, because he knew me, right? Because that's how mentors are going to know you. They're going to get to know you. He knew my face, and when I wasn't ready to talk about something in front of everybody, he would be like, come in here, quiet. He would show no emotions, right? Because he would just be listening. But he would not convey, wouldn't really speak too much unless it was asked, right? Because that's what mentors are for. They're kind of like that you could vent to them about anything, and you really don't want that feedback until they're done. It's not just all. A mentor and a good leader kind of goes hand in hand, you understand? Ooh, number 4 of these skills is empathy, which people in this society, not even in the Marine Corps, in the world, lacks empathy, right? But empathy is one of the key things that will attract someone, or will attract someone to be like, okay, I want this person to be my mentor, right? Because it is the ability to understand the makeup of someone's emotions, the emotional makeup of someone's emotions. Wow. Okay, finally got that out of my tongue, because that was a tongue twister. It's about putting oneself in someone's shoes. Don't get it confused with sympathy, because the Marine Corps is no way, shape, or form gonna feel sorry for you, especially as your mentor. We do not feel sorry for you, but we will put ourselves in your shoes, especially if we've been in that situation. And thank God that, like, my mentor, I'm so much like my mentor, where he was able to have so much empathy, and that is what made me feel like I can open up, you know, because it's so hard for me to open up to people, so hard for me to call people and be like, hey, I screwed up, or hey, I need help, right? Because that's just us. Like, as Marines, we're like, tough, right? But having a mentor, you can just let your guard down, because you know that they're gonna have the empathy to be like, hey, I've been there, man. But the best thing I can tell you to do, if you want my advice, and then you proceed. And that's kind of how I went with my mentor. That's, you know, people ask me a lot of times, how did you get promoted so fast? And I'm like, by having a good mentor. That is how I became such a great leader, Marine, parent, human being in this society. Like, I joined at 17. By the age of 20, I was a sergeant. And then don't be like, because it's a military occupational specialty, my job, right? Don't be like that. That's why. Because it is just literally, I picked up the same amount of time everybody else did. It's just the fact that I put my best foot forward when it was time. because what? I had that mentor. He was there making sure, hey, I get it. Because, you know, we're on the same page. He's like, I get it. But I went down the wrong road too. Don't do it. Now, there was times I done did some things that he told me don't do, and I did it anyway. It happens because we're growing up. But the moral of the story is you're able to go to your mentor, because that empathy, once again, and be like, hey, I messed up. And they're like, I understand. I did it too. That is the point why I feel like empathy is so important. Yes. Yes. Last but not least, number 5, feedback skills, right? You got positive feedback and you have guidance feedback, right? Both of these feedbacks need to be delivered. It must be delivered in a timely manner and consistent, because you know consistent is key in the Marine Corps. It's like money, baby. It's always money when someone can give you something consistently and in a timely manner. Boy, that makes the Marine Corps, and I tell you, I did my due diligence of being timely and consistent. That is the point. Like, you have, like, as a mentor and or a mentee looking for a mentor, you got to see and know when they are directing you in a right behavior. See what I'm saying? And they got to be consistent, and they're like, hey, this is what's wrong, or you understand? Oh, I get so passionate about talking about mentors because I'm telling you, I would not have made it this far in the Marine Corps. I just re-enlisted. Because I love the Corps. But there's certain things, of course, just like any other job that you won't like. But I love the Corps because of what it made me today, you know? The point is, when I talk about mentoring, it's like, why are you so passionate about mentoring? Because that's what makes a Marine a Marine. All these Marines with DUIs and getting in trouble and have relationship problems and committing suicide is because they did not have an effective leader or mentor at that. You could just take the leader out and mentor them, right? That's honest to God where I get it from. They want to know, Williams, how did you pull yourself up of what you were going through and strive and still picked up E5? My mentor walked me through everything. He had empathy. He listened. He gave me feedback. Everything that those skills I named, he did and brought me to where I am today. So do I get emotional when I talk about mentorship? Do I get hyped? Do I tell everybody, yes, you need a mentor? But that's up to you. You gotta feel comfortable with that person who you want your mentor to be. Hey, I'm just kind of, you know, a girl with a book reading it to you, you know? I'm just, you know, a starter reading nothing. I'm here for you guys, right? Because I want you guys to succeed, pretty much. And remember, you guys, my eye itch, ouch. My pause. And remember, everybody, here I am about to go all Marine Corps on you, because I mean, this is a Marine Corps video. Don't be afraid to use that acronym SMART. Specific, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and time bound. Do not be afraid. You gotta set goals somehow, and though that acronym SMART will help you set those goals. As a mentor, how you want to train mentees, and as a mentee, how you want to figure out who your mentor is going to be. So on that note, I can go on and on about how I had a great mentor, and he's still my mentor. I still call him, like, hey, honey, help me, right? Well, I'm really not a baby sergeant. And let me rephrase that. Like I said, I still call my mentor though, because he does help me and guide me in the correct manner. You know, he's been in way longer than me, like three times, at least 3 times longer than me. I'm sorry, I had to do the math. He's been at least 3 times longer than me, right? So yes, I do still call him. Because I'm like, I don't want to disappoint him. You never want to disappoint your mentor. I have wrote down here, right? I have wrote down here something. I do a lot of writing. It says, in my notebook, what I felt like a mentor is someone that's approachable, knowledgeable, relatable, can see yourself in them. Also pretty hard because you don't want to disappoint them. Boy, I hate disappointing my mentor. And if you pick a right mentor, you'll feel the same way. You'll understand. You're like, wow, I could care less if I disappoint this person or this person in Marine Corps because it's my career, right? But then it's gonna feel different when you find a mentor that really done brought you up and you disappoint them by doing something like, man, I could have done better. Now they're over here, like, even though they're not really judging you, like, I feel like they're judging me because they brought me up like this and I kind of disappointed them. But yeah, off my soapbox for tonight. Mentoring is going to keep this core alive and going to keep our unique organization unique and tough driven. You dig? So until next time with your girl Jordy, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, notification bell, leave some comments, and go watch some previous videos. Like, I don't even know why y'all haven't watched my other videos or even subscribe. That's crazy. Until next time with me, hey, do what you gotta do.
They try to rob me, they can't deny me. You can't define me, don't need no ID. They